Harder to lift is the precise term. It's the term you want to use is harder to lift, because heavier is not actually precise, because his weight doesn't change. But you know what I mean? He's harder to lift because he's linked.
A lot more mass.
It's not a lot more mass, it's the same mass.
Okay.
It's just, it's harder to lift. Yeah. See, you got to be precise with your language, because if you say to someone, oh, it's more mass, they'll think, some people go, you're a fucking idiot, because it's not.
It's so true.
Do you know what I mean? You got to be precise. Just because some of your students might be very analytical, and if you use the wrong words,
they'll pick it up.
Yeah, they'll think this guy's stupid. You're not heavier. How the hell did you put on more? Did you eat 25 Big Macs in between that? Yeah? Good. All right. All right, bring it in. That's a simple exercise to show people the utility of softly drawing up. Actually, there's a funny video of me on McDojo Life where I was teaching someone to use Gong, and I said anus like 6 times, right? Because I was explaining it, and they cut out me saying anus and put it together. Anus, anus, lift your anus, anus, ha ha ha, anus, anus, anus. Yeah, it was funny. Anyway. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's pretty hilarious. Anyway, point being is that that's a really good way to actually show people the use of softly drawing up. What you should start to notice as you draw up is that the whole hip girdle and muscles of the lower back start to release. You want to feel as though that's literally kind of like a drain, like you've taken a plug out and everything just goes, yeah, from here down, yeah? So this should start to feel like it lets go. There are actual structural changes that happen, but I don't really tell you because I want them to be natural. Oftentimes when I tell you what happens with structures changing, people try to force it and you go backwards. So what I suggest is just soft drawing up and release and relax everything there, yeah? And then feel the whole spine and see it with light. That's the internal side of Gong. Another exercise now, Bro Jono, that you can use. So the reason we do this one is to show you how when you center yourself correctly, it gives you more structural integrity. It gives you a robust spine. So now Jono draws up from Gong. He feels and sees the spine now as well. So he's putting the whole centering concept inside the stance, yeah? And then I put pressure on the belly and on the upper back, and I press. Now what's happening here, if you can turn around this way, what's happening as I put pressure in here, because he's centering himself, the pressure I'm putting in is feeding into this pathway, yeah? So the push here is like doing this, and the push here is doing this, yeah? Because he's centering, he's going up and down. Whereas if Jono forgets about centering, right, and tries to fight backwards and forwards, watch the difference in his body. So if he pushes from his upper body and pushes from his lower body, notice, so try to stop me, really actually try to use strength to stop me. That's very easy to fuck with because of all the tension in his body, he ends up looking like a jack-in-the-box or something, I don't know. Whereas when he centers himself, he's much more robust. I can put so much more pressure in, and it's just very easy for him, yeah? Alrighty, on 3, 1, 2, 3.